What's up, pals? If you're hearing this, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. We, we died. Yeah, I died. I got ate by a wolf, so. But, my name is Jokin Jake.
This stuff will come in handy.
And I like to play survival games. I didn't always play survival games. I used to play MMOs, but survival games, currently right now in my life are fun. I have found an arrowhead in here before.
I think I can use this.
Pain medicine. Okay, sure. So, yeah, I like to play those survival games. Now, should we talk channel news first, or should we talk run news? Let's see here. What's in my backpack? I have fire. I have Rishi tea. I have clothing. Surprisingly enough, I still am fully dressed. I have food that I just found. And I did find a can as well. See, that's the thing when you restart like this, and there's a lot of people in the community that are not a fan of, I can't think of what it's called. It, it never fails when I'm recording. I'm horrible at remembering things. That's cool. You could see the color when you pick it up. Cheating death. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so some people in the community are not a fan of cheating death, but
I could eat a horse.
I'm a fan of cheating death. Not necessarily in the sense of like, for any other reason except for that it was included in the game by the developers, so why not,
This stuff will come in handy.
I mean, people always say at the end of the day, it's your game. It's a single player game. Your game doesn't affect my game. So do whatever you want type of stuff. Which is true. But if you're gonna put, like in my case, if I'm gonna put myself out there for everybody to see, how I play the game, then my gameplay does matter. So, but that's probably a little bit TMI. Apologies for that. So we'll start off with the run news. And the run news is that I actually have quite a few runs going right now. We still have season 1 going on the channel. And season 1, hey, sweet, is I'm in the Pleasant Valley bunker right now. Just got done looting the summit. Just got done spending some time in Ash Canyon, getting a backpack and all stuff, a lot of stuff in Ash Canyon.
This stuff will come in handy.
And now I'm in the summit, or now I'm in the bunker in Pleasant Valley. And I need to get all the way back to actually where I am right now, Quonset. I have some things curing. I can make some deer boots. And then I do believe in Desolation Point I can make some rabbit hat and rabbit mittens. If I can get back there. A lot of times in my runs I'll get to like 5, 6, 7 days and have almost the bow or just make the bow and arrows or somewhere around there where I'm making clothes and then I die. So But I still have gotten a lot farther than, I used to when I first started playing Interloper, so I'm learning. Now we can search up this entire place.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Eat snow. Great idea, William. Hey, look at that. We got a can. Hey, look at that. We got a book. Okay. There is food in here too, right? Yeah. Mmm. Yeah, we can eat that. So yeah, I have that run going.
What have we
We
here?
started in Desolation Point on that run. Went all the way to Ash Canyon. Went up to the summit. Now we're in Pleasant Valley, and I'm out. I'm like pretty much out of food, so I am gonna have to loot Pleasant Valley, and then try to make it back to Quonset. But that run was supposed to. It was more or less a test, to see, like, how that style did. The style where I would mostly focus on just the walking and the doing of things, and not necessarily the looting and all the time spent indoors. But it was more or less a failure, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, temperature. Okay, currently, hold on, let's get back to reality here. The temperature, yeah, we have a problem with it. Let's see if we can move this somewhere. Am I warmer somewhere else? Yes, I am. Warmer here. Cool, dude. What time of day is it? It's noon. Yeah, we do need to sleep a couple hours, probably. Cool. So, um, that run takes a lot longer to record and edit, which is why I haven't worked on it. Just in case anybody was wondering, you know. So, but I will do it. Absolutely will do it. Alright, now there's usually wolves about. Keep your head on a swivel. See what's in here. Probably nothing. Nothing. And then we have this run, which is, let's see, where do we start in this run? See if my brain works. Started in, oh yeah, Forlorn Muskeg. Oh, look, there's a deer out, so that means we're safe. And then I made my way over to, actually that's kind of funny, now that I think about it. I got frostbite in the first attempt there, in that run. And then I made my way over. Yeah, and then I was like, no, 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 let me restart because, you don't necessarily need to get frostbite if you manage your time well. And then I die and get this huge red bar. So Guess what I'm saying is the red bar. From the red bar aspect, we got a huge red bar now, as opposed to a little one before. It's kind of like the game was like, oh, you cheated. Cheating is subjective, but anyways. And as a matter of fact, I still have that run saved in my what is it? Save game files. So could I could revert back to that one, but that's just too much. You know what I mean? That is just too much. All right, let's check on our afflictions. Cheated death penalty. You have cheated death. Your maximum condition is reduced each time you respawn. 715 hours. Holy crap. Let's math real quick. That is 29 days, my friends. 55 hours. You are weakened for a time. Your condition will recover more slowly and your stamina will drain more quickly. Weakened state. Condition recovers slowly, stamina drains quick. Okay.
I think I can use
Oh,
this.
sweet, dude. More matches? I'll take more matches. We had a +7 warmth bonus. These matches are, I'm gonna say they're guaranteed. They've been there like the last 3 times I've checked. Cause remember, one of the first episodes, we were trying to find matches, and we found them here. We found them somewhere that looked just like
The
this
lamp
place
working.
over on the other side of the map. So, pretty sure they're always there. I do need a pot. A pot would be nice. I don't know if you can find a pot here, actually. You should be able to find at least some food here, though. So, getting back to what I was saying. Apologies if I was rambling. But, yeah, I started in Forlorn Muskeg, went to Blackrock, and I was like, okay, I'll go to the far territories, because I've never been there before. And then the game throws me right back over here where, I spent,
I better take
hey
this
look,
food.
tomato soup. More time in the game already. Yay, coffee. We can totally use coffee, dude. Heck yes. We can use coffee to get to Desolation Point. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Tomato soup and coffee, huh? Hmm. Interesting. I wonder what's in there. That'd be cool if we could go in there. I wonder if you can go in there if you have a dev console. So yeah. Started in Desolation. No, we started in Forlorn Muskeg, went to Broken Railroad one time. Got frostbite just before I got there. I searched the maintenance shed and the loot wasn't that great, but it wasn't horrible. And then I went to the hunting lodge. And I was gonna do, I was just gonna start up again from the hunting lodge. But then I said, well, I'm gonna,
Could end
you
up
know,
being useful.
make the run again. Just so that, people can see, in case they didn't know, it's not a guarantee you're gonna get frostbite. And then when I got to the maintenance shed, the loot was 10 times
I could
better.
use a
I mean, I
drink.
found 2 coats, which probably helped save me from dying. I mean, you know, well, actually I did die. Never mind. And I found a hacksaw, and I found a fire striker, Well, that was at the hunting lodge, but still. The loot on that run just seemed to be way better. So I was like, oh yeah, let's just continue this one. Heck yeah. But, yeah. At the end of the day,
Never
it
been so
doesn't
hungry in my
matter.
life.
You know, you gotta ask yourself, why are you posting long dark videos? Why are you posting survival gameplay with commentary? You know, like, do you feel like that's something people want to watch? Or trying to connect with new people? I mean, I connect with new people a lot on Twitch, people from all over the world, which is cool. But YouTube is different, you know what I mean? You guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about.
This stuff will come in handy.
Absolutely. YouTube is a whole nother animal. Well, suppose we can go back to Quonset and cook a little bit. Kinda really just want to go to Desolation Point at this point. See if I can find the hacksaw or bedroll or whatever's that. I'm warm in here, dude. What? It's crazy. Looking around. Keeping that old noggin on a swivel. So yeah, and then so that's the run news. There's 2 runs going currently on the channel. And then there's also another video that I'm working on that I'm really excited about. But it's an hour and a half long and I have no audio for it, so. And you know, recording audio is, well, maybe you don't know, but for those who don't know, recording the audio with little kids running around is like, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. You know, you just have to adjust your schedule. You gotta get up when they're not up and you have to do it. Not like you're gonna be able to do it if we all wake up and have breakfast and then, you know, yada yada yada. At that point, it's too late. Not only to mention that, but if you're recording a voice, so let's say you're doing a voiceover for a video, right? Sorry, thinking about if there's predators over here or not. Um, Probably are gonna need to write a script of some sort as well. So I've been working on developing a script for the video. That's been a challenging process. Mainly because AI are stupid. I mean, they're not necessarily dumb. They're just stupid.
I'll be hungry again.
Hey, hey, alright, more food. Wee, sweet. But I think I'm getting a lot closer than what I was last week to getting that video finished. So, it's interesting. It's a challenge video.
I need to find something to drink.
People might like it. You know, they might not like it. Yeah, I'll never know until I post it. That is a fact. That is a darn fact. I have some other runs started, but those are more or less just for personal um reasons, I guess you could say. Like I had a run going in the background. Like if I fail a run in the beginning, if I start a video and I fail a run, then I'll just scratch the video, but I'll keep the run and, just take it. I'll play it from time to time. So I have some of those going. I think I have one where I've survived 10 days already. Oh yeah, and that's one more thing about the season 1 video is that I've survived 11 days in that video because I checked. So I was like, sweet, that's cool. I think the problem with getting these afflictions and whatnot is that you'll be tempted to spend a lot of time indoors.
Eat anything right about now.
And cabin fever is definitely a problem if you do that. So we need to. Oh, this does have a fireplace in it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's start a fire. Don't have a torch, do I? Okay. Well, I can use my accelerant. You know how many times I
Thank
started a
you,
fire
God.
with accelerant and it's failed? Alright, let's cook. Cook that coffee up, baby. Hmm. That's all. That's my options. Not very many options. I need a hunt. A
Thank
Summit
goodness.
soda, baby. Oh, heck yeah. That's what's up. I was gonna say, watch me drink all this coffee before I even get to where I'm going. An hour left. Sweet, I got cooking too. I can make pancakes. Not anymore. Shoot. I should have put another cup of coffee in there. I'm not gonna do that though because, for one, that was a mistake, but I need torches, so I'm gonna pull torches from this fire. I need more torches than that. Desolation Point is a pretty cold region, I think. So this ought to be interesting. Man, my torches are crap, dude. Holy crap. Got some bad torches. Got 2 good torches, though. Yeah, so channel news. Let's talk channel news. Channel news. Well, I'm a very small channel, so obviously I'm gonna be like thinking, what can I do to grow my channel? Stuff like that. And, oh, look at that. I didn't even search this cabinet.
I can always use
Sweet,
more
more
food.
tomato soup. Wonder if I'll find can openers, though. So, yeah, so I'm like, well, what can I do to grow my channel? Hi, can you believe it's that late already? Holy crap, dude. The time goes so fast in this game. It really does. That's a wolf. Say the bear probably is out too somewhere. I'm not a huge fan of Coastal Highway. Okay, anyways. Back to the channel news. Another wolf. Or is that a deer? I don't know. It kind of looks like a wolf to me. So I'm like, yeah, what can I do to grow my channel? I think maybe it was I'm just not posting enough. Because, you know, your videos are gonna get buried in YouTube pretty much if you're only posting once a week. Unless they're like, you know, I mean, gameplay, walkthrough, let's play
Looks like
type of
something's...
things. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get buried. So, that's why I was thinking I should just do a little video every day. Well, at least try to. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is the bear home? I don't see the bear and I don't hear the bear. However, I would hate to be here when the bear got here, so.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, sweet. Cooking. More cooking. Which means I can get to level 3, maybe. If I find some stuff to cook. Let's hope we don't run into the bear. I'm not exactly sure of his pathing, to be quite honest, so. Wouldn't be able to tell you. So yeah, so I plan on doing Interloper videos, which is why I started this run, because I was thinking that this would just be easier to start a run if I wanted to do something nice, quick, like short and sweet, so to speak. You know, as opposed to
Can't get
continuing.
fueled up.
Okay, I need to get indoors. Or get to a fire before I start freezing. Especially in my weakened state. Gonna have to brave it and go this way. You know, nothing crazy, nothing like before. My objective with the video was to reach maximum days in the shortest amount of time possible. Well, that didn't really resonate well with, it seems like it didn't resonate well with the
Die if I don't
audience.
warm up soon.
So, I'm like, okay, we gotta stop that. Try something else. Hmm. Okay, last time I was here I found matches there. So, matches there are not guaranteed.
That'll come in handy.
Because if they were guaranteed, they'd be there every time. Still, a warrant bonus of 7. Which isn't great. Which isn't great. Well, the good news is we have enough water to sleep the entire night. Not sure about food, though. I don't think I have any food. So the weakened state drains your calories. It looks like it drains your calories pretty decently, too. So we actually have to find food here. Hmm.
use this.
Spray paint. Tea? Yeah. We need to cook that, though. You know, actually, there should be some bunnies here, too. Right outside, we can hunt. I kind of want to do that for food. I don't want to smash these cans open unless I have to. If it means losing the well-fed. Which looks like we don't even have well-fed yet. So, I always go for well-fed, by the way. Figure why not? There's plenty of stuff here. Alright, that's probably enough light. I'm actually... I was gonna say I'm gonna go outside, but yeah, I gotta search in here first, see if we can find some food. Probably not. I'm gonna find that much food. So Sundays I'm on Twitch, right? Once a week. Because I'm just like, okay, I probably should go over there and at least, you know, try to make some friends type of a thing. But for the rest of the time on YouTube, I'll be doing daily Interloper videos, at least for now, to see, you know, if it makes a difference. And, but once a week I'll be doing a different survival
Nobody needs
game.
this anymore.
Okay, so tea is what we got. Okay, so no food. As I predicted. Oh, we need tinder, huh? Okay. Well, the good news is... Hey, look at that. We have sticks right outside our door. Cool, man. Speaking of new survival games, I played one last night. Just as, like, you know, a rough let's play. Debating on
Can't feel my
releasing
hands.
that video. I mean, it's not a video per se, it's just a playthrough. Not really a playthrough. A play, I guess you could say. Crap. But yeah, if y'all have any questions for me, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. Or if you have something you'd like to see. I did have somebody that I'm not sure if you'd consider a request, but they said, "Are you going to do a misery run?"
I need to
So,
find some place to escape this cold.
so I do plan on doing a misery run. Well, one of these points. What am I doing? I need to find rabbits first. I'm heavy. I don't need to be walking around heavy. That makes no sense. Had a lot of matches though. What can I drop? Don't need that on me. Um, 10 pounds of water? Okay, that could be an issue. Don't need clothes that I'm not going to use on me right now. 52. 10 pounds of water, 10 pounds of sticks. Okay. So there,
So,
and
cold.
then there we go. Healed up the sprain risk. I will put one bottle of water on me though. Yeah, I suppose there's always beachcombing for food as well. Which, you know, I didn't really think about. I mean, I would prefer something a little bit more guaranteed though. Like a bunny. 3 bunnies would be nice. If I'm being honest. Thought for sure there was bunnies over here. Now we're in the back. We know there's no bunnies over there. I wonder if it looks like... Yeah, isn't PlayStation supposed to get an update for this game too? At some point? Yeah, I do have some runs I'm going to work on. The Misery run. I want to work on a keg stand video. I also want to work on 50 Days in Ash Canyon video. Okay, so maybe we need to forge ahead to the next island. This is
I need to eat
Misanthrope.
soon.
Well, okay. Guess I'm just out of luck then. Oh, actually, I do need to cook that cup of tea. Actually, I can cook up a bunch of tea.
Never felt so cold in my life. Come on.
Oh, see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about.
Fire's life out here.
At the moment, not sure there is. Let's see, 22. Probably need to get up to 33 at least.
Getting kinda thirsty.
You could tell what you need to get up to. So here, I'll tell you. I'll show you. Right there where it says air temperature 10, wind chill -8. That means you're gonna... Says
My
feels
energy
like
is just
12. How does that feel
disappearing.
like 12? Both of those numbers added together, and then you subtract a number. That's how you do it. So we're gonna cook this herbal tea that we found, and then we're gonna cook another herbal tea. Not enough water, so grab that. Oops. Okay. We can break down this torch. Okay, we just have hypothermia risk. That's no biggie. Kind of curious to see how much it filled up as far as calorie. Probably doesn't give you that many calories. Well, the food front's not looking too good, is it? We could push ahead, go to the next island, or we could cook a can of tomato soup. Yeah, let's just cook a can of tomato soup. It's fine. It is what it is, man.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, I heard that, man. I mean, yeah, the professor taught us never to open our cans without a can opener, but sometimes you just have to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think I will just stay here for the night. The weather's starting to pick up. The game knows, man. I can break down some of this cloth. I don't necessarily need it anymore. I don't need that either. I don't need the film. I don't want to break down the boots. Don't need the spray paint. Yeah, I'll break down the gloves, I suppose. They don't take that long, so. Definitely need the whetstone. Well, be a good idea to have it on you. Here goes nothing. That's 3 cans of soup, dude. I feel like that's not... I feel like something's wrong with that. Hmm. Oh well, grab some torches. Grab some torches, go to bed. When I wake up, I'll go try to hunt some bunnies. Honestly, playing the long dark every single morning, kind of what I do anyways, so posting videos of it's not a problem. Takes a few extra minutes, really, if it's only an hour long or so. And we're at 46 minutes right now, so not ideal, you know, for the amount of things I did in the game today, which was like nothing, but did get a lot of information relayed across, so. Let's see here. Go ahead and douse that. Gonna harvest this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink my tea. I have some hot tea. Yes, I do. Now we're gonna sleep. For 6 hours. Actually, we're gonna sleep for 10 hours. So let's just hope, against all hope, we don't run out of food. Okay, we got about, looks like we have about 500 calories left. And it was 453, so.
All I can think about is food.
Absolutely. Do need to go grab some food. I don't have a sewing kit either, so I can't get any warmer than what I am right now. Which is +7. If I could repair my parka, it'd be a lot better though. Not gonna break those gloves down. Okay. Let's go. I do need my simple tools though. Ragged work boots and spray paint. That can all stay behind. That's nothing to me. Check out the beach combing. Ah, bunnies. I knew there was bunnies somewhere. Who wants to go catch some bunnies? This does make it a lot easier to do this during the daytime. Although I probably should have drank a tea or something before I came out. Fun fact. See if I can show you here. The bunny will not notice you if he is facing the opposite direction. Like so if he can't see you. Let's catch these bunnies real quick. Like you could stand up and walk towards the bunny if he is going the opposite direction. Man, they're just toying with me now. Come here, bunny. Got something for you, Mr. Bunny. Snap his neck, and then hit down on the D-pad. Drop to drop him. Now, if you do all this while you're crouched, that other bunny's not gonna go that far. Then you're gonna hit right on the D-pad to equip your stone again. And this is when we start looking for the other bunny. So he'll be here somewhere. He can't ever run far, right? Because, like, this way is all ice. I would see him if he was over here. So where did he go? Essentially, it becomes the question. Feather. My God, look at my food. There he goes. Get this dude real quick. think what I'm gonna do is start a fire. I'm gonna drink something hot. Ooh, burdock? Heck yes. Heck yes. We love burdock. I have only 25 matches on me. Well, I have to start this fire, so it is what it is.
Come on.
Wow,
Well,
that was lucky
thanks for
AF.
that.
Only 11 sticks is not going to be enough. We probably need all these sticks on there. Depending on how cold it is right now, which is feels like -7. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yes, okay, I know what's going on here. It feels like -7 because my warmth bonus. Well, that's cool. We actually didn't need that many. But I'm gonna go all the way up to 30. So let's put, shoot, put a hot cup of coffee on the fire. Oh, we did just wake up after all, right? Well, the bad news with the bunnies is that we're gonna lose some of that meat because we don't have a knife or anything. That is the bad news. That is the shame of it all. Okay, we're at 55 minutes, so um we got to do this quick. 42 minutes. Wow, it's really gonna take 42 minutes by hand? That's craziness. Okay, so what you can do, instead of going 42 minutes, just go 15 minutes. And we'll just do it bit by bit, right? Then while that's cooking, we'll do another pound. Get that meat on the fire. Cool, cool. See, here we go, another pound. It's gonna cost me 62 calories. I don't like the fact they remove shredding. I like that. I felt like that was a lot nicer of a way. But 14 minutes, okay. So we'll do 15 minutes. I'm curious how many calories this rabbit's gonna give us. 19 minutes on that one too. So we have right now 44 calories. And this is 248 calories, baby. Yes. Well, heck, that's a lot more than we had before, so. But, well, I'm just going to be cooking these bunnies, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Like I said, if you have anything you want to tell me about my gameplay or my videos, go ahead and leave it in the comments below for me. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.